Hey buddy, let me tell you something. You want to be a champion or just a mediocre boxer? Champion, right? So you need to train every day and focus, eat healthy.
If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this to the max. I'm going to see how far, how big can I get? How ripped can I get? How strong can I get? I want to go to the max. And I don't want people to say, oh, that's a nice, pretty physique. I want people to say, what the fuck is that?
Why be normal when you can be the best? I don't want to be normal. I want to make the difference.
I am not like everybody else. I don't want to be like everybody else. I have something inside which is burning. And I look around and this life and everything I see is not for me. I'm supposed to be something different. I have to be something different.
They see I don't party, I don't drink, I don't smoke.
I rarely go out. I will party later.
I missed out so many parties and I used to think, oh my God, that's the party of the year. But then as you grow up, you realize there's a party every other day.
Clubs, partying, trying to fit in and socialize.
But there's these opportunities for you to reach your goal. They don't come every day.
It was isolation, it was visualization, it was motivation, and it was dedication. There was nothing else going on in my life.
If other cats was out partying, I was home studying, I would have the edge.
That was all I did. I trained, I ate, I sleep, I studied. It's just
And
all
what do you
my
eat
mental
now?
focus was like lasered on that thing that I was doing, nothing else. I wouldn't go to the movies, I wouldn't go to dinner if I got home after 11 because I got to be in a bed at 11. That was the regime that I lived for many years, and that's why I was able to beat other people that maybe it could be argued they were more gifted than me, but they weren't willing to do that. So that's what it's all about.
I ain't hear no whistle blow in my life, so I'm gonna keep on playing, looking for every opportunity I can. Be different. Hey, I'm not crazy. I'm just not you.
Be focused with your energy, meaning be focused with the mind. Don't lose the goal from the mind. Whatever you do, from the moment of waking up until the evening, whatever you do, keep the goal in the mind. This is the quickest way of making this goal become real.
Being persistent, right? I think the only thing that separates people is passion. Having the ability to focus on something, to work on it, will allow you to work hard enough to be good enough at it. That's the Kobe Bryant run. You know what I'm saying? He outworked those people. A lot of people in the league perform according to their paycheck. So they're like, I ain't getting that money, let them do it.
Kobe was there every day.
Yeah, everything like that. And that's what separates him and makes him special to us in a different way even after he's gone.
So right now, in this moment here, I make the decision to just not miss. That's a decision that you can make for this set. And it's got nothing to do with bodybuilding, nothing. It's got everything to do with a personal victory that you decide whether you're gonna take right now in this moment or not. Many people won't understand that. People don't have to understand. But if this is your passion, you'll understand what I mean. Because this moment here, you're not about to do this forever.
And it just helps you think, it makes you think about life. It makes you think about what you're quitting on in your life. What are you giving up on? Because if you're gonna give up on this rep, you're gonna give up on everything else.
You cannot live in that normal mindset. You must be your best on your worst day. And how you do that is you cannot think of a normal mindset.
Normality is what weak people call living. I call it death.
I became bulletproof. I became invincible here in my body. Now, nothing can stop me.
There's human beings that have different temperament and different minds and different mentality and a ruthless competitive drive that's almost terrifying to the ordinary person.
When you're built different than everybody else and you have this desire for more and this desire for achievement and this desire to win, everybody else looks at you like you're up.
You can be misunderstood by everybody because you're going to be so obsessed and so driven to get there. That's what it takes.
That's the truth.
It takes every second of your life. Anybody says balance? Yeah, balance is important for a lot of people. It is. But if you want to go to that edge where people do not like you, don't understand you, question everything you do, you've arrived. When you are misunderstood to the point where people think you're psycho and you're nuts and you're this and that, why are you in the gym at 1 o'clock in the morning? You just got through doing an op for 13, 14 hours at the Ranger School, man, at the gym. What's wrong? You will never understand what is wrong with me.
And they'll tell you that too. Why can't you just relax? Why can't you just do this? Because I'm just not built that way, man.
Man, I'm built different, period. I'm just built different, man. And I've always had an eye at a discipline and a work ethic
that I've had at a young age. I just apply it to everything that I want to do.
Whatever you do, you've got to be a little bit gone to it. You're not all there. You've got to be almost insane to your craft. Not a lot of people can understand that.
It's shit. Will break up any type of normality that you might fix in your head. It'll also push you past what you currently thought you could do, giving you confidence. And you know what? I'm selling myself too short. I'm capable of more. I just saw something happen there. I like that taste. I want some more of that taste. And I'm hungry for it.
Trusting the process of being uncomfortable in practice. That way I could be comfortable in the fight. And it's been a very long time since I've been uncomfortable in practice. It's always been hard. I mean, even Goggins, like, that wasn't for practice. It wasn't for the UFC. It wasn't for anything else. It was just about manhood and doing everything else like that. This was about me coming back as a fighter and remembering who the I am.
If you're comfortable, you're not going to put yourself through that extreme kind of pressure and pain. And, I wanted to improve my life, change my life. And through the sport, here I am.
If you're going through anything, any type of pain, any type of loss, any type of endeavor that you're struggling through, if you're going to quit in here, it's a lot easier to quit out there. But if you fight in here and you're able to tap into that new level, another level of your mind that you haven't gone to yet, everything in the real world, bro, you're just like, damn, man, I do this every day anyways. That shit phases me. I'm built like that. They're not gonna, they not built for this, but me, I can take it. God gave me this, I can handle it. I can go through whatever. You know what I'm saying? And life comes at me and I got my hands up, I'm ready to go. That's how it is.
They never saw the lonely nights, the aching knees, the silent battles. But I kept going. I kept shooting. And I kept believing. Not because I had all the answers, but because I had a why. My why was bigger than me. My why was every kid in the hood who ever thought greatness wasn't for them.
Greatness is a step away. Take that step.
It's like the journey of your life. Like, you're born, you lift the weight up, just light first. And as you keep going, it's harder and harder and harder. So what happens is, your physical strength has left the building. The only thing left to override the differential and continue the journey or stopping the journey is the mental strength. And you start to develop that. And mentally, you have a number in your head you're going for, even though your body's physically hit failure. You keep pushing past mentally, 3 more. And when you finish it, you're like, God damn, man. I'm so glad I believed in myself. I'm so glad I didn't sell myself short, because at the end of the day, if you don't believe in yourself, who can you ever expect to? You guys must be the now of what you want to be later. It starts right now. And if you're not doing the now, don't ever expect the later to be the person you want to look in the mirror.
My best words, it's dedication and hard work. To achieve this kind of things, you need to work hard and, be a great professional, be serious in your job. And this is what I try to do, to be here for 8th time, I think is not by coincidence. It's because, we all have talent, but talent without the work, it's nothing.
I taught myself everything my whole life. I'm not a theorist, people. There's a bunch of people who are theorists who go to the library and study the mind. They study it in a book. I studied it by being a practitioner. I put my mind in hell and I realized how it was thinking. And I figured out tools and tactics on how to get through it. By being in it, not by studying it, by being in it. And literally that's how I started callousing over. So I did 67,000 pull-ups in 9 months, and it calloused my hands. It calloused my hands real good to protect my hands against the bar. I started learning how to callous my mind, to callous over my victim's mentality.
If you want to go from where you are to where you want to be, you're going to have to do something that makes you more different, more weird, more easy to be mocked. And there is this temptation to go back to your old ways of thinking. Go back to the road that you already know how it's going to end. And I get the sense that this is not a bug, it is a feature. It's a part of moving from a place that you do not want to be to one that you do. And for the most part, you actually need to live through this lonely chapter. And you look at it and you go, well, the Rocky montage was 3.5 minutes. For me, it's been 5 years. Where's the championship ring? You know what I mean? I haven't won the fight. Where's Apollo Creed? None of this stuff's happened. I don't think that that's what the experience of doing personal growth is like at all. In my experience, you're just swimming in uncertainty, and fear and a lack of belief that it's even going to happen. You don't even have the promise of glory on the other side of it. I don't even know if this is going to be